What is going on, YouTube world? This is MattyHunt86659 here for you. Today I'm bringing you a very special gameplay today. This is my Taco Crew submission video gameplay. The Taco Crew is looking for new commentators, and I'm looking to try out for that. Today I'm told I have to answer two questions for you. First question being why I'd like to join the Taco Crew, and second, how did I find the Taco Crew? So first question, I want to join the Taco Crew because I feel they take care of their commentators. They really support what they do, and they support their videos. They're always putting it on their channel if they find it's good enough. Always give them shout outs when they can, things like that. Very, very supportive of their commentators, and I feel with that support I can feel I can do rather well in the Taco Crew community. The second question is, how did I find them? It's actually pretty funny. They actually found me. They sent me a message one day. I was doing my Road to Commander series, or beginning it anyway, before it kind of failed on me. And they liked my videos. They liked the commentary behind it. They were liking how it was working. And then I just kind of checked out their videos and stuff like that. Took a look around, subbed to them, and then there you go. That's how it kind of worked out there. Today I really want to talk to you guys about how to be a better gamer, and I don't mean better skill-wise. Like, I'm not going to show you certain tips and tricks and stuff like that. It's kind of the little stuff that some gamers don't really notice or take into effect. I'm going to go over a little bit of a list of things, kind of break it down, just tell you why it's that good, and then go from there. Now, I just want you guys to know not to adjust your screens at all. I have sped the video up ×4 because the gameplay was like 12 minutes long, something like that. I didn't want to talk for 12 minutes. I don't have that much spit. And so I broke it down to about 6-7 minutes long, so it should be a little better for YouTube. Alright, so what I mean by being a better gamer and the little things, there's a lot of little stuff that some gamers don't do. They're new to the Call of Duty community, they don't understand it. So the first thing I would say would be I'd recommend getting a headset. Even if it's something as little as the PX21's stereo headset, very basic. When I mean stereo, what happens is you hear the left and you hear the right of you. In the gameplay, I mean, it's not coming through your TV, it's coming through your ears, and you can hear the game. You can hear what's going on around you, your surroundings, so you got to get a feel for it. And that's how sound whoring comes in, basically. I personally have the PX5s. They're retailed at $269 or $49. The reason why is they are programmable, so I can hear certain things louder, so I can hear footsteps louder, explosions louder, whatever I choose. There's presets, and you can actually customize it the way you want to hear stuff, so that's the reason why I feel it's important. I'm not telling you guys to go out and spend $300 on a headset, especially when you're first starting out. You're not sure if you like Call of Duty or not, but even something as little as the PX21s could work very, very well for you. Like I said, it'll get you into the game. You kind of get a feel for it. You'll understand why sound whoring is such a key thing nowadays in gaming. My next tip would be to understand the map and not run through the middle as much. You'll see me, I kind of just explore the outskirts. I go as far away as I can from the middle of the map and kind of pick people off as they're going through. The reason why is because the more you can keep your head out of someone's radar, or it's not radar, sorry, out of their side line of sights, is how you stay alive. Also, when you have kill streaks, killing for you makes it a lot easier as well, as you guys can see, but it's really important that you try and keep yourself in a very safe area, try to contain an area. You're not trying to take on the whole map itself and run around and be a commando. You can choose to do that. You'll need a good headset, and B, a superior amount of knowledge of spawns and map knowledge itself to be able to do that. That's how the good players do that, is from that. So you're more than welcome to try it that way if you're finding it tough. I'm not saying you have to sit in a corner and camp, but at the same time, containing an area, so about 20% of the map, not sitting in the same spot, but just kind of holding off, not choke points per se, you're just holding off hot spots in the game and in the area and the maps. That'll help you out a lot. So that's why I recommend really going into private match, or going into you can go into a pub and try this as well, and just trying to see where you're spawning, try to remember where you're spawning, try and get a feel of where your teammates are. Always keep your eyes on that radar as much as you can to see where your teammates are spawning and where they are. You'll see most times I do try to deteriorate from my teammates, because some of them may not have assassin, some of them may not have a silencer on like I do in this class, so they can shoot off their gun randomly and tell the opponent, hey, I'm here, and I happen to be beside them, which doesn't really work out for me, trying to get kill streaks and trying to do well. So I try to when I'm on my own anyway, if I'm with my friends, I try to stick with them and work as a team. But if I'm on my own in a pub match, I'm not really going to try and stick around with them, because I don't know what their skill level is. I don't know how good they are. I don't know anything about them, really. So I try to stick away from them. I don't really communicate with them as I should, but like I said, I don't feel the confidence in them, so I kind of just take it on my own and do my thing. The third tip would be to take it slow. As you can see, I'm running around this map like a crazy man, but that's because I understand spawn points. I understand lines of sight, what to do, what not to do, from years and years of Call of Duty. If you're first starting in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, this is your very first. Try not to run out and be crazy about it, and try to understand, you know, I can sprint the whole time if I want to, but I also, if you walk, your gun is ready, where versus if you're running, it's to your side and you have to sprint up and you have to target up. Unless you have Steady Aim Pro, which increases that time to pull the gun up. Sorry, maybe you can look into something like that. But for the most part, I'd recommend just walking around the map. For the most part, especially in hot spots, definitely walk and do not run. The fourth one would be, it's a little, again, it's a really little thing. I find it works really well though. Change your map layout to sorry, not your map layout, your thumbstick layout to tactical. If you do that, you'll find you won't get caught knifing randomly and then dying, because knifing in this game is absolutely terrible unless you're going to be a knife only guy and run around like that. It also incorporates drop shotting, so you've seen I've kind of dropped to the ground a lot. That'll help you out a lot as well, guys. This is MattyHunt86659. Thank you, Taco Crew, for giving me this opportunity. As you see the final kill cam, at the end of the game, I believe I go 53-2. I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy.